You love Japan and you want to own real estate in Japan, but you feel stuck on where to invest. Maybe you're afraid of making a costly mistake. If that's the case, don't invest in Tokyo. For the past few years, the global pandemic has really shifted the way we work. Remote work has become more popular than ever, leading to a decrease in office demand. And as a result, mediocre locations are more likely to be phased out, and choosing a location with characteristics like convenience, affordability, and comfortable environments in the suburbs has become very popular. I mean, if you can reduce your living expenses while keeping your income the same and increasing your happiness at the same time, why not? Here's the thing. You want to start by looking for real estate markets that hold promise after Tokyo, rather than starting directly in Tokyo. Because Tokyo is highly competitive, overpriced, and overrated. You would need a lot of capital to get started in Tokyo. So in this video, we're going to discuss 5 hottest places in Japan to buy an investment property in 2023. I've been saying this over and over on my channel, but you are unlikely to make capital gains from Japanese real estate. So if you're after property appreciation, I wouldn't invest in Japan to begin with. But if you're after cash flow or simply the fact of owning a property in this country, this video is for you. If you're new here, my name is Matsuo Post. In this channel, I talk about real estate investing, financial freedom, and Japan. If you enjoy this content on my channel, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. It really helps the channel grow, and I would really appreciate your support. Before I begin, I have a gift for you. If you're interested in learning how to buy a cheap Akiya house in Japan as a foreigner, I put together a step-by-step guide that will help you own your dream house here in Japan. Be sure to click the link below in the description. All right, let's get started. Let's start by going over the criteria for what makes a good real estate investment. Here are the 6 key points to consider when you choose a location. Population, rental demand for single individuals, transportation convenience, amenities, disaster risks, and future potential. Okay, let's go over each point one by one below. In real estate investment, you make most or all of your revenue from rental income that your tenants pay. So areas with a concentrated population tend to have a higher rental demand, making them attractive locations for real estate investment. Japan is experiencing a super aging society, and the population has been declining year by year. According to estimated data from the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communication Statistics Bureau, as of March 2023, the population of Japan is about 124.5 million, showing a decrease of 610,000 people compared to the same month of the previous year. That's a lot of people. But not all regions are facing depopulation. People are moving to urban areas with high convenience, such as corporate offices, universities, and commercial facilities, resulting in significant depopulation and aging in rural areas. When selecting a location for real estate investment, I recommend going after areas with a concentrated population similar to highly convenient urban areas, as it can lead to stable rental income. For those considering investing in studio apartments, 1K, 1 room and kitchen, 1 LDK, 1 room, living room, dining room, and kitchen, and similar types of properties, choosing an area with high rental demand from single people tends to reduce the risk of vacancies. Single-person households tend to occupy rental housing more than families. By considering the lifestyle of single people when selecting a location, you can find properties that offer long-term stable rental income. Transportation convenience is crucial when choosing a location for real estate investment in Japan. If you're considering investing in areas away from urban centers, factors like availability of express trains to the city and the number of transfers are important points to check for easy accessibility. The distance to the nearest train station and the number of train services also massively impact transportation convenience, since many people in Japan don't own cars, myself included. Areas that are convenient for commuting or attending school tend to have a high rental demand due to the active flow of people. When choosing a location for real estate investment, consider not only the travel time to urban centers, but also the number of transfers and the frequency of train services to access those areas. Check whether essential facilities for daily life, such as supermarkets, convenience stores, hospitals, banks, and large commercial facilities are available. A comfortable surrounding environment contributes to the stability of rental income, especially when investing in properties targeting single people who often spend most of their time outside during the day and return home late. The presence of 24-hour supermarkets and convenience stores directly impacts rental demand and influences the pricing of rent. And stay away from locations near cemeteries or waste disposal sites, as they are generally less preferred. People pay for convenience. Make sure the area you're choosing has a lot of it. Welcome to the country of natural disasters. We experience earthquakes, floods, typhoons, and heavy rainfalls all the time. You can buy insurance to mitigate risks, but as you can imagine, renters prefer locations with low disaster risks. You can check the disaster risks using hazard maps published by the Ministry of Land Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, and various local government authorities. If you're considering real estate investment in areas along rivers or coastlines, be aware that they have higher disaster risks, especially for floods and tsunami. As real estate investment is a long-term asset building strategy, the future potential of the invested area is very important. One way to assess future potential is by examining ongoing redevelopment projects. If there are plans for redevelopment projects, that indicates that condos and commercial facilities will be constructed, which suggests a potential population growth and rental demand in the future. With that said, here are the 5 hottest markets in Japan that I would personally invest in. Osaka stands alongside Tokyo as a major metropolis and is also an area worth checking for real estate investment. Here are the key points about Osaka. It has the 3rd largest population after Yokohama. It is home to a concentration of companies and universities. Large-scale redevelopment plans are underway. It offers high transportation convenience for domestic and international travel. Osaka is an area that has gained global attention in anticipation of the Osaka Expo 2025. And despite being a metropolitan area on par with Tokyo, it tends to have much lower home prices compared to Tokyo. For those who want to engage in real estate investment in urban areas but want to avoid Tokyo because of high costs, Osaka might be a good option for you. Nagoya has the characteristic of being easily accessible to both the Tokyo metropolitan area and the Osaka metropolitan area and is a popular area for real estate investment. Here are the key points about Nagoya. It's a city with a concentrated population. It's got good access to both Tokyo and Osaka. Properties are relatively affordable compared to other major cities. While not as much as Tokyo and Osaka, Nagoya has a good number of companies and universities. Compared to Tokyo and Osaka, Nagoya offers lower rental prices and property prices, making it an area with high rental demand. This allows you to find affordable properties and achieve profitable rental investment. Here's great news about Nagoya. They're opening a new bullet train line. The linear Chiyo Shinkansen is scheduled to open in 2027, and there is active redevelopment in Nagoya City to coincide with it. Okay, so I'm in Urawa in Saitama today. I came here from Yokohama, which took about an hour on the train through Tokyo, but from Tokyo it's only about 30 minutes. One line, just a few stops on the train, which is pretty close. And this station looks pretty new, and there's a lot of people. Saitama has great access to Tokyo and is much cheaper than Tokyo and Kanagawa. It has great stations and a great line that takes you to the center of Tokyo in 30 minutes. Saitama offers a unique combination of affordability and convenience. With its close proximity to Tokyo and excellent transportation infrastructure, you can enjoy all the benefits of a metropolitan area without the high prices. The real estate market in Saitama is booming with a range of housing options to suit different budgets and preferences. One thing you need to make sure about Saitama is that you want to stay in the southern part of the city where it's closer to Tokyo. The farther away you are from Tokyo, there's a higher risk of not being able to find tenants even if you buy a good property at an affordable price. Right now I'm in Yokohama, which is the 2nd largest city in Japan after Tokyo. But the average home price in Kanagawa Prefecture, where Yokohama is actually almost a half of Tokyo. Here are the key points about Yokohama. It has a high concentrated population. It has good access to the city center. It has good access from both domestic and international locations. While not as much as city center, it has a considerable number of companies and universities. Rental prices are lower compared to the city center. There's a tendency for further improvement in transportation convenience, such as opening a new railway lines. Kanagawa Prefecture is famous for its excellent access to the city center. In March 2023, the Sotetsu Tokyo Line direct line opened, further enhancing convenience. For those who want to invest in real estate in a location with good access from the city center but want to avoid areas with skyrocketing home prices, Yokohama is an excellent choice. The #1 hottest market belongs to Fukuoka, which is the capital of Fukuoka Prefecture. Fukuoka is famous for being a compact city. It's been ranked the most desirable city to live in Japan for 3 consecutive years and attracts a lot of people from all over the country to move there. Here are why I would invest in Fukuoka. A large enough population that's actually increasing, which is very rare in Japan. Many young people and singles leading to high demand for rental properties. High convenience for transportation, domestically and internationally. Fukuoka Airport is by far my favorite airport in the country because it's like 15 minutes to the city center. A rich surrounding environment. Although not as much as in the Tokyo and Osaka areas, there is a concentration of corporations and universities. There's progress in redevelopment, which leads to expected future growth. There are many redevelopment plans at Hakata Station and Tenjin Station, located in the city center, and further improvement in convenience is expected in the future. Having good access to both airplanes and bullet trains like Fukuoka Airport and Hakata Station is also a huge advantage. According to the Fukuoka City Population Vision, it's expected that the city will reach its population peak in 2035, and demand for rental property is expected to continue in the future. In terms of real estate investment, the expectation of rental demand for around 10 years is pretty attractive for Japan. What do you think? Which market would you invest in and why? Leave a comment below. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who might benefit from this. Again, don't forget to download the free guide, How to Buy a Cheap House in Japan as a Foreigner, and watch this video next for more.